Hello YouTube, it's Silver Age Dave. I'm here in the comic room. It's a great day. Today's Thursday, and I'm here with my friend Cody from Lockwood Loot. This is his card. That looks just like him. If you were here, you'd say, that's the guy. Well, this is him. Okay, so what we're doing, Bad Avenger and I have been talking about submitting some books and making life easier for our family and submitting things. So what you're going to see here is 3 stacks of books. Silver Age Dave does not lie, and when I go big, I go big. So before Cody takes these books away, I thought I would go through them and just show you guys what we're doing. I've actually got, how many books?
90.
90 books are going. So we're going to start. I didn't even know I had one of these. It's Thundercats #1 Star Comics. Cody asked if I had one. I said, I don't know. And turns out I had another one. And another one. All newsstand, not all newsstands. Well, that's a newsstand. I don't even know. That's a direct. Anyway, we've got 3 of those. I'm going to try to go quickly through here. We've got What If #10. Newsstand. We've got 3 of those that are going away. We are going to press and clean all of these. My opinion is we might as well go big. I've got a Batman Harley Quinn. That's a first print and a second print, and we're hoping for really good things out of those. They look good. We're hoping good things out of everything. We've got a couple Secret Wars that are heading in. There's 1, and there's 2. And there's 3. So we got 3 of those. 1 newsstand, 2 directs. I didn't even know I owned this comic. Cody just happened to pull a box, and that was in there. So next time he comes back, he said he's going to ignore the walls, and he's just going to go deep diving into the collection. But this is a good start for today. We've got a She-Hulk #1. That's a newsstand. And there's another newsstand. Those are going in. I've got a bunch of those, but we're just kind of looking for the really, really pretty stuff today. There's Marvel Tales, Peter Porker. There's a second one of that. We've got this one. Okay, beautiful. What's that, Silk? Is that who that is?
Mm-hmm.
On there for Silk. So that's going in. This will give you an idea what we're after. Bub's Comics, if you're out there, we've got a couple of these going in. Elf #48. These are the nice, I think the nicest 2 I had. Let me shift these over a little bit. That's a 35-cent variant of the first Machine Man, 2001 Space Odyssey #8. So that's going to be going in. This bad boy right here, Malibu Sun 13, the Error variant. That'll be getting sent in. Another one. As long as we're talking Bub's Comics, we've got 3 of these Hallie the Hooters Girl, double signed. Those are going in for verification. We just need to figure out who Mona is. We know Janine Vollmer is this signature. We don't know who the evil Mona is. She was the villain in there. Bad is good, she said. So we're getting 3 of those done. We've got a signed Batman 497. Bunch of signatures on that. So that'll get graded and verified. We got the Great Lakes Comic-Con version with what I think the best signature in the comic industry. Michael Zeck. Love that signature. So that's getting done. What else we got? Oh, another Mike Zeck. We've got Secret Wars #1 signed and a little Wolverine remark on there. We've got an ASM 375, Shiny Shiny, signed. We've got this McFarlane signed 340, beautiful. And then we've got this beautiful George Perez Tales of the Teen, or annual New Teen Titans. And Reggie Collects and I were going back and forth a little with nothing but love for Reggie, who's on the move. And that's just a great one to have, George Perez. So that's the first 30. If you're doing the math at home, that's 30. Okay, the next stack we have, these are more modern tier books. Let's see what we've got. Oh, Tales of the Teen Titans. I think we were just talking about this one the other day. Great one. We've got Preacher #1. Good book to have. We've got 3 of these going in. Killing Joke. And we think that all 3 will be 9.8 or better. Right, Cody?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We never know. So we got 3 of those. One's upside down, but that's okay. Let's see what we do here. There we go. Sentry #1. It's a great one. We've got this Young Avengers #1. Put that like this. We've got Spider-Woman #1, newsstand. We've got a Nova, nice condition on that, #1. Cody's a fan of the obscure comics. He loved seeing the Milk and Cheeses. So we've got Milk and Cheese going in. I own a couple of these. This is the one that he thought we should send in. We've got this great one. Funny story McFarlane shared about this cover. Everyone loves the cover, and he was just out of time and against the clock, so he thought that's the easiest way to do it. So a great one to send in. Batman Beyond. This is just a perfect, beautiful book. Another newsstand. That's going in. Heir to the Empire. Another perfect, beautiful book going in. And, this is a cool one. This is a 35-cent error variant. 35-cent variant plus an error variant. Marvel, when they went to print, they had the color plates wrong. So the beach came out wrong. You got a purple Godzilla in here. A lot of neat stuff happened. There's the purple Godzilla right there. So when you reverse the color plates, you get all kinds of crazy stuff. We've got a Secret Wars. This is an error copy of Secret Wars #1. We've got Vengeance of Bane. So that's going in. Great comic to own. Let me shift these over a little. We've got 3 of these going in. These are beautiful condition, silent issue newsstands, and we're hoping for really, really great things coming out of there. So there's #2, and there's the 3rd copy. Just great. Very excited about those. We've got this one. I know Alex the Comic Quarter has shown this off before. The Wonder Woman. You got the 2 different age Wonder Womans there meeting up. Great cover. Great book to own. Paper Girls. I've got a stack of Paper Girl #1s, and so this one's getting sent in. It's in great shape. We've got the Genlock. Shout out to Southern Comic Geek. He's the guy that kind of tipped us off about these Southern pulped comics. So I've got a stack of them, but those 2 look perfect, so we're going to give those a spin. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm sending in a bunch of Lady Killer, and I just happened to notice this one has the postcard in it, so I'm going to pull that postcard out because they're not going to grade the postcard. So you're seeing this in real time. This was, I think, I forget which comic convention, but that's basically a little printing of #5 that you could get as I don't know if it was a freebie or what, but that was in there. So we've got that's a signed Joelle Jones, beautiful. So we've got one. That's a second one. We've got a third one going in. And then, as all of you know, I'm a big fan of Robin #1. So we got 3 of the Federici variants, the 1 in 25, with the first flatlined on the cover right there. So those are going in. That's pile #2. Now it's getting good. So I'm going to slide these on back, and some of the wall books are going to be missing for a little while. So let's go through these. We got this special Marvel edition Thor, which is a great one. It's in beautiful shape. Check the the spine. Those square bounds are hard to find in really nice shape. I know the Mylar is getting in the way, but that's a nice book right there. This one, which I've shown off so many times, my favorite copy of GSX, Andy K, whoever you are, it found its way to me, and now it's going to find its way to CBCS through Cody. So that one's going in for grading, and I think the market on those is so hot, I might have to part company with my reader. This one we've seen many, many times. That's the Green Lantern first appearance, and this is the one that I got the shakes when I started to read it, so I never actually read the whole comic, but that one is a beauty, and that's going in. We've got a Star Wars #1. We've got this Amazing Spider-Man 101. This was sold to me by my friend Chris Rupp at Rupp's Comics. And he actually, I thought I paid $125. He charged me $100 for it. And it's a beautiful copy. So we're sending that. This one I bought from my friend Rick at Fantasticon. You can see the price there, and he discounted that. But that one's going to go in. It's in really nice shape. Nice mid-grade, upper mid-grade. We've got the big boy, the giant size X-Men. This I bought from a going out of business comic store. I got a great deal on it, and we've got high hopes. It needs a little bit of a smudge cleaned off here. I think Cody said there's a little thumbprint somewhere, but press and a clean, and we're praying for great things out of that book. It's a beauty. And we've got 3 more Lady Killer #1s. So there we go. When I go big, I go big. And I went big on Lady Killer #1. And hopefully around October, this thing really spikes up. That's when I'll be seeing these books again. So there's a 3rd one. So if it seems like deja vu, it got split up 3 and 3 just because. This Batman Adventures I wasn't going to send in, but Cody talked me into it. So it's a beauty, and that came through a big collection I bought. I probably paid a nickel for it, didn't know it was in there. And it's a beaut. So we're going to send that one in. We've got this ASM signed by McFarland. That is in great shape. That's going to get graded up, and we're hoping for great things out of that. This ASM 300 is going in, and that's a nice newsstand. So we got one of each heading to the presses and then getting slabbed up. And now we're into some neat stuff. These are some first print classic illustrateds. You will not see these probably on any other channel. Next time you see them will be in October. They'll be slabbed in beautiful, very rare. This is September 1947, number 41. These are some of the horror covers which were immediately banned. So the only way to get these is to find the first prints, and it's in shockingly good shape. Okay, so we're gonna send that in. We got this Mysteries by Edgar Allan Poe, another horror cover. Okay, he's getting sliced. Looks like a James Bond film there, but it's not. It's cool. Classics Illustrated. We've got Prince and the Pauper, another first print. Classic Comics. It was Classic Comics before it was Classics Illustrated. So on the early ones, it goes by a different title, which is a little bit of trivia. We're always learning something. Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is a first printing Classic Comics band cover. And it's actually, there's 2 variants of it. This is the Island Publishing variant. These books I picked up from my very good friend Pulp Paul. We traded a bunch of pulps for a bunch of first print classic illustrateds. And Paul, I love them. So I know you watch the channel, and I really appreciate these things. We're going to see how they come back. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, another band, and it's got Westward Ho advertised on the back. Arabian Nights. Can't lose with Arabian Nights. That's another one. I think they changed the artwork for the second print, but it's beautiful, that book. And then Tale of Two Cities with Robin Hood advertised on the back. That's probably my favorite one, and I've done videos just on this book, but it's a beauty, and hopefully that one comes back and gets the love. let's see what else we have. We have a Larry's Wonderful World of Comics version. I bought this with a whole collection from a guy out of California. I think that's where they were. That's where they were released. We've got a Star Comics Masters of the Universe, and it's 75 cents, which I wonder if that might be a Canadian comic, or if they were all 75 cents. I do not know, but we will find out. CBCS is very thorough. Then we've got a Masters of the Universe right there. All these will be pressed and made beautiful. We got a Fear 19, first Howard the Duck. That one needs a lot of love. We've got an Iron Fist 15. And let's see what else we have. Oh, we have a Ghost Rider 1. This one looked pretty good, so we're going to ship that in. Pressing it clean and showing the love. We've got this Submariner number 1 going in. It was very helpful to have Cody here. A lot of these books I thought, oh, maybe, and really it just makes sense to send them in. Fantastic Four. I've got a few of these. This is the one Cody picked to slab, so we're sending that one in. We have this 181, which we're expecting pretty good things out of. We'll see. It's complete, and we'll see what happens with it. So we got that. And then the last book, I've shown this off many times before. It's a very old label, CGC, and I think it was drastically undergraded. Back then, there was no pressing and no cleaning that was done. Corners on here are really, really crisp. So hopefully, there's a couple little indents that can come out, and I'd like to see this as a 10.0. But Cody said I probably will not get a 10.0. We'll probably be happier, though, than an 8. So that's it, guys. Short video. If you're looking to submit things, Bad Avenger, anyone else, you can ship stuff to Cody. He did all my Star Wars variants a couple of years ago, a bunch of rare books I gave him. He did a great job. So he works for CBCS. You can ship the stuff to him. He can submit it, make you happy. He's up in Michigan, Jackson, yep, Michigan area. So if you're up there local, you can find him. But that looks just like him. He's a great guy, good friend, and appreciate him coming down today. Thanks, Cody. Guys, do something great. Put a smile on your face. Change the world. I'm thinking of you. Silver Age Dave, 3D outro. I'm out.